This is Luke Paulson, the Catholic Conservative, and welcome to the news of the week for
August 12th, 2023.
And if you enjoy these videos, do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more.
Brandon is polling poorly. It is no secret that Brandon is doing poorly in terms of his popularity. In fact, it is an open secret. It is also an open secret that the fake news is circling the wagons to defend him. This makes what I am about to tell you all the more shocking. CNN and MSNBC have done their own polls about his approval rating. Not only do people trust congressional Republicans more than Democrats, he is polling even worse than Jimmy Carter, the least liked president in modern history. It is shocking enough that they would release the data from these polls. I wonder how much they skewed and/or cherry-picked the data so that it looked better. All that being said, President Trump just looks better and better. Speaking of which, good Trump debate. President Trump and 6 other people, including the Judas Iscariots, Pence, DeSantis, and Haley, have qualified for the Republican primary debates. Every time we see the same thing at these debates, they will turn on each other and tear one another apart, and the opposing party will look in control. Now, the first half will happen. The second half is up for debate. President Trump may not even participate. He is polling far enough ahead in most polls that he should be fine. If he does not participate, he cannot be involved in the mudslinging that will inevitably occur. Will this be the best strategy in the long term?
Only Poppins would know.
Gas stoves and light bulbs. Liberals believe that conservatives want to control every aspect of their lives. This is without even the slightest shred of evidence. But more importantly, this is projection at its finest. Remember when the government wanting to ban gas stoves was called a conspiracy theory?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Well, New York started doing it, and the rest of the Democrat holdouts will follow before long. During the Obama administration, there was a huge push for environmentally friendly toilets and light bulbs. Despite the fact that these were not always as efficient and could be more expensive, now the Biden administration is banning anything that they have determined could be replaced with something more environmentally friendly. Do not doubt for one second that these replacement products are made by Democrat donors. One more reason that the Democrats are the party of the politically connected, and the Republicans are the party of the people. Missing a penalty shot. Megan Rapinoe is a blue-haired feminist that hates America. That much we all know. At the World Cup, she embarrassed America even more by missing a penalty shot. While that is far from important, because of it, pictures like this one went viral. The privileged, wealthy white woman kneels for racial justice, while her teammates with much more melanin stand for the national anthem. People like Rapinoe are the reason that America is declining. Our allies do not trust us. Our enemies do not fear us. And no one will fight for America when they are told that it is a bigoted country.
I love it when a flag comes together.
Interfaith couples increase. One of the most important rules that God gave the children of Israel was not to intermarry. This is because every time they did, things went wrong. The women that the sons of Israel married got them to follow after their pagan gods, demons. This led to the downfall of ancient Israel. However, interfaith marriages are up, and the consequences will be just as bad. If a Christian is willing to marry someone that denies the incarnation and resurrection, I am not sure that that person was ever really saved. These two facts are the single most important facts that anyone could ever know. Now granted, this pattern is not just with Christians. Muslims are marrying Jews, even though Muslims have been ordered by a madman to kill Jews. The fact remains that we are heading to a path of destruction for the souls of our children. When the Son of Man returns, will he find faith on the earth? Tyson rejects science. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a man that has embraced evolutionism and thus misotheism, since he has rejected what St. Paul considered plainly obvious, and has made man into an image to be worshipped. God has given him up to all manner of vile afflictions, most notably confusion. Most recently, he claims that a person one day can wake up to be 80% male and 20% female, but the next day be 20% male and 80% female. With all of the people that were tricked into transitioning as children just to make money for the hospital.
These surgeries make a lot of money. So female to male chest reconstruction can bring in $40,000. A patient just on routine hormone treatment, who I'm only seeing a few times a year, can bring in several $1,000s. That requires a lot of visits and labs. It actually makes money for the hospital. And female to male bottom surgeries, these are huge money makers. Again, I think this has to be an underestimate that they're quoting around $20,000 for a phalloplasty. There's been different things that I've read that said it could be up to $100,000. Dr. Winokur, who's our surgeon, says that there's entire clinics where the entire clinic is supported just by their phalloplasties, and that is like a fraction of the surgeries that they're doing. These surgeries are labor intensive, they require a lot of follow-ups, they require a lot of OR time, and they make money. They make money for the hospital.
Tyson is not just wrong on science, but to be expected, he is wrong on the nature of the soul. When you abandon God and your knowledge, everything else will fall apart. Rapper defends children. I pride myself on trying to separate myself from the culture of Caesar. However, every so often, it comes back on my radar. Case in point, the actor Neo. Yes, that is his actual stage name. Was pulled into a controversy in which he condemned child transition. His social media page issued an apology and a promise to educate himself. It is not impossible that this was posted by his handlers, because then he posted a video in which he decried how disgusting this was.
What's going on, loved ones? This is Neo. Alright, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So, with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important, they're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine, all right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's Neo. Peace and love.
To be fair, he did not condemn this cross-dressing enough. However, the fact that his handlers in the industry would put that statement on his social media proves something. They cannot risk anyone betraying Operation Mockingbird. Operation Mockingbird is here to remind you to never question the official narrative. If anyone does, they must be cancelled with impunity. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. Now don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. But before you go, on the left I have last week's video, but you may also enjoy the video on the right.